Given the issue that Oculus had with people's skin reactions to the original FacePad on the Oculus Quest 2, replacing it probably isn't a bad idea. So here we have the Q2 facial interface from Kiwi Design that promises to deliver a more comfortable, cooler experience than the default FacePad that's on this. But does it deliver on that promise? Welcome to my tech gear. Let's find out. Now before we go any further, I must point out that Kiwi Design did send me these to review. However, they're not sponsoring this video and my opinion is still my own. I actually used their facial interface replacement on the original Oculus Quest and I absolutely love that. So I'm super excited to be able to review these. So out of the box, you get the facial interface itself with the nose guard already installed. You get 2 foam face pads and you also get a lens cover as well. That's really useful for when you actually want to store your Quest and protect your lenses. And before we go any further, I really like to point out the nose guard here. So it's implemented really well. It's integrated already into the facial interface, as I said. It actually has a couple of little notches here, which you can see hopefully in the camera, and that keeps it in place. I have used some other facial interfaces where the nose pad actually comes off after a while, or the nose guard comes off after a while. So this looks pretty solid. And installing the foam pads on here, which by the way are a decent thickness. Now you don't want them too thick, you don't want them too thin either. It's kind of that Goldilocks, that man in the middle that you want. So I think it's a good thickness and it actually compresses down really well too. So when that's actually on your face, it's going to cushion it without your eyes being too far away from the screen. I love this little padded bit around the nose as well. I think that's really good. So installing the foam pad on the facial interface is really easy. Essentially just fold it in half and then find your middle ground, place it where you think's in the middle, and then just follow it around the outside, which we're going to kind of do here. Now the nose guard bit can be a bit tricky, but again you want to get the middle at the bottom and then you just kind of follow that around. There we go. It is now installed on the facial interface. The biggest reason I think you'd be buying this is because of the vents. Now the default facial interface that is on the Oculus has no vents anyway. There's nothing underneath, there's nothing on top either. The thing with that is that when you're playing highly intensive games, your lenses fog up because there's nowhere for the heat on your face to go, and you get really hot and sweaty as well. So the vents that are on this one are actually trying to help prevent that. You will see some other ones by the likes of VR Cover have vents across the top. These just have so much more. You've got vents in the middle, you've got vents over, significant vents over the top of your left and right eyes, but also really importantly is you've got vents underneath as well. So what that's going to do is when that actually sits on your face like this, all of the hot air from your face is going to come out the top and then cool air is going to be pulled in through the vents underneath. That makes a huge difference. So I've been playing with these for hours at a time and I haven't fogged up lenses, I haven't got hot. I actually find that I sweat less with these than I do with any other facial interface that I've got. It also means there's less sweat on the foam pad to wipe off as well. These have done an amazing job of helping to keep me super cool during intensive gameplays. To install the Q2 facial interface is really easy. Just snap off the one that's on there already, which just comes off quite easily. And then you take this one and just snap it in place. Like so. So there you go, you can see that it's actually really nicely flush with the unit, fits really well. You've got the oversized foam pads, which is really good because it helps spread the load when it's on your face. As I said, they squishes down really well. Again, those vents that are across the top and underneath do make a significant difference when playing. I can't underestimate that enough. The foam padding around the nose is really nice. So if you've got a larger nose, it does mean it's going to sit on your nose and give you a little bit of cushioning. The nose guard itself is okay at blocking out light. I do find that it does let in a little bit of light for me, but it's not significant. Interestingly enough though, the vents underneath and over the top introduce no extra light. They've actually designed these really well. So again, it keeps the air coming in, or the cold air coming in and the hot air coming out, but it doesn't let any light in. So really there's nothing else more to say. It is super comfortable when I play. It helps keep me cooler, far cooler than the default foam pad that came with the Oculus Quest. The only thing I would say is if you wear glasses, this might not be for you. So there's no glasses spacer with this. So I guess it would probably be a little bit hit and miss as to whether it fits you or not. For everybody else though, I know there's 2 foam pads. They are the same size. You will see some other manufacturers providing 2 different sizes for you to pick from. but I think this is the Goldilocks thickness and is perfectly ideal for me. Before I got the Kiwi Design one, I was actually using the VR Cover facial interface, which was also a significant upgrade over the default foam pad. Actually, if you'd like me to do a comparison video between the VR Cover one and the Kiwi Design one, let me know in the comments down below. I'll place a link to my full review of the VR Cover one in the description down below, along with purchase links for the Kiwi Design facial interface as well. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and share it. Consider subscribing if you're not. And as always, see you in the next one.